Alright everyone, welcome back. Kult of Athena blade reviews. We've got the 8th century Saxon sword from Deepeeka. This one has been sharpened by Mark, our sharpening guy. So thank you to Mark for adding a great edge to this. We're going to look at some specs on this, up close looks in the scabbard, out of the scabbard, and then we'll do some cut testing on the tatami. Let's get to it. Alright, overall length of this blade out of the scabbard, 34 3/4 inches from the very end of the handle to the very broad tip on this double-edged blade. We have a little bit over a 30-inch blade, about 30 3/4 inch blade. We have a really wide fuller going through it. We're looking at EN45 high carbon steel for this Deepeeka blade. It sharpens nicely. It's what I'm told is it takes a little bit longer to sharpen. So if you need like a sharpening service on this one, because it does not come sharp, you can click the little button, a little check mark in the bottom of this video on cultofathena.com, and you can go ahead and get that sharpening service added to it. So we have a bronze handle. Let's actually look at the scabbard. So in the scabbard, it slides in nice and smooth. There's not really much retention here. We have a little piece here so that you can wear this with a sword belt if you chose to. We have a very decorated handle here. This handle is somewhat small, but you can see that it fits very nicely into the hand. If I go this way for the sake of the video, it's a full grip. Grip is encapsulated. We have a really cool decorations. We have like a snake going through it, which is pretty dope. We see both sides of it. And it's a leather wrapped wood scabbard, but it's leather wrapped. The tail of the scabbard as well has also some decoration to it. We're gonna do some up close looks some more, but just really quick for you to see it. Got a pin on each side. So as far as this one goes, we're looking at an 8th century blade as far as this goes. We've got big cutting motions here, big slashes. Again, the handle's kind of small, so you're not really going to be manipulating this too much off of wrist cuts because, as you can see, the handle gets kind of small here. So you can argue that whatever you want with how you grip it. This is just how it feels for me in my hand as far as that goes. It's got a really direct thrust, easy to control as far as turning the blade over. So nothing to complain about as far as the point of balance goes. Favorite part of it, honestly, is the blade shape. I like the width of the blade, just me personally, aesthetically, and also the balance of it. It's really easy to move with one hand if you're playing that off of thrust or if you're playing that off of cut. It is a heavy blade. It's to be expected with a more broad blade like this, especially if this is used with a round shield or any type of shield really at all. So you're not looking at like little manipulations here. As far as this goes, we're looking at a little bit over 2 pounds, like 2.2 or 2.3 pounds out of the scabbard. And then from here, what I want to do is go ahead and look at some up close looks at it in the scabbard and out of the scabbard, and then we'll cut with the tatami mats. Let's get to it. Good. Alright, so from here, let's do some cut testing with this 8th century Saxon sword from Deepeeka. We're moving through with cutting with these. We're working with a really wide blade. This isn't an excuse, but you'll see that the cuts are actually pretty deep. It's just that this blade is super wide and like thick, that you're not going to expect to get the same cuts as you would from a katana. You can see the slashes down here as well. It's just a different style of blade, so not everything's going to cut exactly like this fine edge. This is more of a hacking blade, if anything. So just a little side note on that. Alright, so there you have it, the Deepeeka 8th century Saxon sword. Took a look at this blade in the scabbard, out of the scabbard. We also looked at some cut testing with it. If you like blades like this, go ahead and like and comment below and let me know what you like about this blade and what blades you want to see reviewed on the channel. Subscribe to the channel, like this video, and I'll talk to you soon.